up by 4 here at the moment in what has been a back and forth game here between these two. You mentioned a while ago, partner, a game of runs so far in the first two quarters.
Yes, both teams would have a nice run for a few minutes, and then after the other team would have a counter. It's going. I expect this to be a close game all throughout, but then you just have to really pay attention to the strength of each team.
So far in this game, both teams have led by as much as 8 points. So it just goes to show you how far the pendulum swings often. As we have JJ Alejandro trying to get us going here. Can Tuffin with a pull-up three, no good. And of course, the question now is here is if you're the Phoenix Super LPG, would you start taking more three-pointers considering that they actually shot the ball well in that first half?
Yes, if you're open, I mean, there were a lot of the shots that they took were all open shots, and a lot of them were also coming from their import because he was kicking out the ball, and they were filling in the lanes, and that's why they were getting a lot of open shots. On the part of Northport, when it comes to their offense, they just have to sustain it all throughout. Their strength here is really their hustle and getting a lot of those open looks.
As we mentioned a while ago, 10 to 4 in favor of Northport in terms of fast break points, and that actually is part of their DNA as a squad this conference. As you see Calma fight for that rebound and Becky Joyce comes away with it. This has been a very effortful performance from Northport. We see their effort and we see what it ends up being. At that time, it feels like that's the first disconnection between Calma and Becky Joyce.
Very true. But because the Phoenix is going to keep an eye on Calma because he's been a recipient of those great passes from Benky Joy. So I am pretty sure that's one of the adjustments that they will be making is to rotate well underneath.
Ken Tuffin now up top, hands it off to Jonathan Williams III. JJ Alejandro kicked out to Tuffin. Tuffin with his second three-pointer attempt in the second half. No good still, but the slab coming from Jonathan Williams III.
Right there, his dominance in the paint has really been evident. No one from Northport was able to gang upon him in that last play.
Paraiso misses from close range, and that will be a loose ball foul on James Calma, who now has 3 fouls to his name. 4 fouls, rather, to his name.
He was trying to back up and get good position here. Look at the way he was boxing out already on Williams. Despite the effort and the box out, he was literally just like way above everybody else in that snap.
Alejandro. 2-point lead here for Northport Batanguer. What has been a good contest so far. Majority of the wins here, Phoenix, as they regain the lead courtesy of Matador Tio 3. Most of the wins here for Phoenix were within 5 points or less, apart from that one blowout against Terapir Majid.
Yeah, that's also going to be another factor, Paolo. Phoenix is very good in close games. If this becomes a nip and tuck affair all throughout, then of course it can have a good chance of falling into Phoenix.
Becky Joyce using his body and giving the lead back here to Northport Batanguer.
So he's really a critical piece of the puzzle. If Becky Joy's production falls short, that's Northport has a difficult time on trying to fill in the gap that the import can always provide.
Quick hands there from JM Calma after the foul from JJ Alejandro. Let's take a look at this again. So, Tyler Tio, my mistake a while ago, that was just a long two from Tyler Tio. And here is the stab coming inside from Benky Joyce, who in that first half by himself already outperformed his entire game against Morocco Bulls.
Talagang injury. Yeah, that's what I can say. He was really playing hurt at that time.
And the throwaway there, JM Calma manages to keep it alive.
JM, yes. But of course, Zamar kept that ball alive. They pitch it back inside for those quick 2 points.
Tuffin now playing to Williams III. Jackson Williams, the find to Alejandro. Open for a second, still no good. The shooting touch not quite there for Phoenix, but Tyler Tio has it. Back to Alejandro. Jonathan Williams III, the feed inside to JB Mocon. The turn, the jumper's good.
And that's composure right there for JB Mocon. The drop from Williams was very close to Becky Joyce, but he just took his time to get him at least in a better shooting position.
8.3 points per game. This conference is JP Mocon as Tyler Teo ended up fouling Paul Zamar. Again, it's great to see Zamar back here, considering he was out for quite a long time. He's one of the players that, wanted more playing time, wanted the opportunities, and it's great to see him getting here for Northport, as there he is, getting the foul from Tyler Teo.
Well, the nice part about it is Coach Bonnie has the luxury of having another guard in that roster out of that the trade that gave them several players from NLEX. I mean, we've seen, and then of course Paul Zamar coming in. So this is going to be good because their point guard position rotation has really been deep.
Download Filipinos Live and get free 7-day premium access. Enjoy NBA, PBA, UAAP, and PBL along with highlights, updates, and original programs. Just talking about the rotation here of the Phoenix Super LPG, or rather the Northport Batampier. Apart from Zamar, you now have Chris Rosales coming in. Alin Bulanati can also be part of that rotation later on. And of course, you go down the bench even further, you have champion winners in Paulo Taha, in Prince Caperal. They actually do have experience in this group. Dorit Roy Baguio has this report for us. Dorit, take it away.
Paul and Coach Eric, the huge concern for Phoenix in the half is the disparity in the fast break points. And so, huge point of discussion for them in the second half is to hunker down on defense. As seen in the fact that Northport already scored 60 in the first half pa lang. The team also said that they really felt Jason Perkins' absence in that first half, and so the need for everyone to step up collectively to fill that gap is a point of discussion for the team. On the side of Northport, Coach highlighted minimizing Jonathan Williams' touches as he has been creating a lot for his teammates, and to be mindful of those fouls, as you mentioned earlier, 3 players na may tatlong fouls, and they need those players in the last stretch. So Coach just wants them to be more mindful of that. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Dorit Roy Baguio, with that report. Of course, from the standpoint of the Northport Batampier, mahirap because right now Jonathan Williams has the ball. It's hard to stop him from getting the ball.
Offense, they're able to get Jonathan Williams to touch that ball first because he's like a magnet on defense for Northport. But then when you talk about fast break, that's the game where Northport is really leading in the league.
Tyler Teo escaped to the fast break point of his own here to trim the lead down to just 2. Now on the other end, it's on by the Northport, the Phoenix Super LPG Fuelmasters, Coach Jamaica and the rest of the crew, recognizing the absence of a Jason Perkins to anchor down the defense. And so far, it feels like they have slowed down this Northport team offensively in this game. As I say that, so Benki Joyce gets to the ball.
Yeah, they need, I think Jason Perkins would have been key if he was able to play because Benki Joyce plays a lot of inside, drives to the basket.
Jonathan Williams just uses his legs so well there, just extending that beyond the outside stance of Benki Joyce.
Paolo, mabigat mawala. If you don't have Jason Perkins, that's close to 13 points average and almost 7 or 6 rebounds per game. So that in itself is big. That's the reason why it's very difficult to play minus Jason Perkins.
Especially against a team like the Northport Batampier, who want to get going offensively, they're just so tough to stop. As we take a look at Dr. Williams in his action a while ago. Josh moves on, working on Tyler Teo. Kate Flores with the pick. They get the switch here. The find to Flores, and Flores can't get the 2 to fall, can't dump that in. Still stuck at 8 points. Talk about Kate Flores. JP Mocon sails in for 2 to tie the game up.
That was a great highlight there on the part of JV.
Flores finally picks up with it.
That's a report of the rain, and that's something that Coach Jamaica does not really want to see here.
Tough it. Now with the cross, swinging that over to the corner. Alejandro gets that a goal.
You see that Tuffet can even play a big guard because he's getting to drive in the lane and pick out his teammates.
73-72, Phoenix now in the lead. How can they regain it here?
Oh,
Gone.
That was a way downtown 3-point shot, Paolo.
Tyler Teo holding on to his ankle there. I believe he may have turned it. As Josh Munzon got a three-pointer to return the lead to Northport Batampier. So of course, right now, no Jason Perkins, and the potential of not having Tyler Dio, not seen on the screen here, but take a look at the shot there from. So in there, I believe there just the turn, but felt a bit non-contact. Could have just been the wrong step. But it's great to see Tyler Dio walking out here without any problems. So hopefully everything will be okay. 2-point lead here for Northport Batampier with 5:18 left in the third. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Red Horse Beer. Ito ang tama. Sarap ulitin ng lakas.
So can he either play the 4 or the 5 position that's going to be occupied by the import. So if you want to play, you got to be able to do something inside, Paolo.
Absolutely. And of course, that'll be easier said than done.
Of course, yeah, because you're against an import. That's the most difficult part.
And Adamos can't get the bucket ball. Kate Flores and the ball tapped to Adamos. Beats brand new. Unfortunately, misses out and everything. Oh, no look away three there for brand new. 75 all here. Jonathan Williams go back to the bench. Now both teams playing all Filipino with 4:23 left here. What a press here coming from Northport. They just tried to smother RJ Azul, but he was calm enough to get that goal. And Josh Munzon, too aggressive there on the steal attempt.
On the waist. He was holding onto the waist and was clearly seen from the referee.
5-ball game here, 75 all. Phoenix very used to close matchups. Alejandro gets the divide on the fake. Great ball movement here. Mokon on the attack, on the drive, the push, and the bucket.
You gotta be careful with JB Mokon. Sometimes he seems to be not that aggressive in the game. He's just using us a lot of the finesse game. But he's been quite productive in this game.
Another look at that here. JB Mokon again for the conference has been averaging around 8.3 points per game of 42% shooting from the field. And we all know the type of ability that JB Mokon has, and some people might consider it as a smaller production here. As a Marine Choi Baguio has just passed us a note here. It's a it's a right ankle sprain. And for the meantime, for Tyler Tio, for the meantime, it will just be treated with some pain medications, but playable and could return to this game as Arvin Tolentino gets two here for Northport Backfield.
And it's very hard not to have Perkins, also Tyler, because Tyler is like their best scoring guard right there. So that will be an added responsibility for Alejandro. And then Mokon went up with a lot of activity with him. So all these guys will just have to step up.
How about the effort here for Northport Batangier? Josh Munzon doing really well there as the ball finally crosses the line. Brand new to Munzon. He made the effort to win possession, but can't get the three to fall.
It's a tie, 7-7.
That'll be a foul, a blocking foul, I believe, on Munzon, on Alejandro. Disagreeing with that. For Munzon, great game here so far. But that is a foul
7-7 tie.
I believe, on Munzon.
He's been very aggressive defensively.
It's a tatay.
Steals because of the way he's been diving.
All score,
I
7-7.
think that can definitely help his teammates.
RJ Azul up top right now. If you take a look at the foul there from Munzon.
Aray.
Playing dribble handoff, series of dribble handoff.
Bola lang Phoenix.
Phoenix and
Yan, nakuha ng Northport. Ang bola. Ayan, din driving ball. Pasok. 2 points.
The way he was able to stride and get
Favor
that
of
ball,
Northport.
that was a nice
79-77 score.
Williams barrels his way in, and Joyce put his hand in the cookie jar.
He will really put the pressure on the defense.
Take a look at that. Cade Flores on the run, on the attack, and
Cade
gets that
Flores,
ball.
4 points.
The foul was called on Cade Flores, by the way. If you take a look at
Cade Flores, 2 points.
Sequence, 2-point lead for Northport of Gilway.
Halftime break. Abante ng dalawa.
There's a
Ang
pleasure in
Northport.
getting to a certain age. There's time for those you treasure. In
Abante ng dalawa. Dalawang abante ng Northport, ha? Sa gustong manalo ng hindi mapisigat dyan. Type ending na po kayo dyan. Type ending. Pre-ending po tayo. Pre-ending. Yan. Pre-ending po tayo, ha? Sino sumusto sumali sa ating pa-ending dyan?
by the way.
Back to the ball game.
Rudy made me popular. It wasn't me.
Tayo na po tayo,
Look
79.
for the Rudy Hatfield
79 all.
with Eric Reyes, one of the most iconic post-finals interviews in PBA history, wherein napameme si Eric Reyes at the end. As we take a look at this great move inside from Richie Rivero to get the lead back to the Phoenix Super LPG.
Hindi natatameme si Richie Rivero Papalo when it comes to slashing to the basket and using those, that Pinoy step that he is really known for ever since in college.
Absolutely. Richie Rivero, of course, one of the few champions in college for multiple schools. And here is the poll results so far. You should still add on to it. Both teams are currently at 34th in standings, which between these teams will get a W and improve the record further. And it's split even 50% so far. Watch the 48th season of PGA Commissioner's Cup live in HD anytime, anywhere, and any device around the world. Get to also watch and keep archives of PBA content in the current or previous conferences on demand or full game highlights. Download the app by Google Play or the App Store or watch via philippines.com. Register now for free. All tied up here at 81 apiece, and Eric partner, this type of game is what we've had all throughout, a game of runs back and forth, no team getting too far ahead. In fact, no team has had a double-digit advantage in this game so far.
That's what makes the game really exciting, Paulo, because the way it's really been played by both teams have great players down there. Now we're seeing a lot of Pulinati here for Northport. Coach Bonnie is really utilizing his bench more. And definitely for Coach Jamai, also the same thing because he's short at this stage by 2. Tyler is injured and he's still in the locker room. When you talk about Jason Perkins, is also the single leading scorer for this team, is also not available.
Well, we haven't seen a lot of Richie Rivero in this game so far, apart from one highlight a while ago. Starting to expose himself further in this game. And he joys with a series of up fakes getting to the ball.
He's just so quick. When he goes to the basket, he creates so much space. By the time he tries to block his shot, he has a chance to release it.
Oh! And Jonathan Williams answering an import two with another import two.
I like the chances between these two guys. Look at the way they both grab into each other.
Valentino attacking, attracts the defense, and gets it to ball despite the outstretched hands of Williams.
Very good control at the footwork. Just for a while there, he could have traveled already. But he had very good control and balance to still get a good shot off.
We talked about how the Northport Battlefield are the team who should have the advantage in a high-scoring game. But so far, Phoenix keeping in pace with attacks like this. Rivero getting the back in the two.
We've been talking about, we haven't really seen the first half. But here, you see him go to work. Richie Rivero's role is really to put in those points. He has slashed and get that defense attracted to him. Now, he knows he has to already step up because
Mikey Joy loses possession there. That's actually great. Jonathan Williams attacking and can't finish though. Now it's Northport's turn to run. They're a very good running team. Let's see what they can do here. The tap there from Nadi Muya. And that'll be a foul that Nadi will try to take advantage of. Of course, we can here with Northport as well. Actually, some of the younger guys, or rather the newer guys of the Northport Baptist here might see a bit more run because of the foul trouble around Northport.
Very true. For a while there, we've seen Adamos, and he was given minutes here in the second or the third quarter. It was really seen that a lot of the new guys coming in for Northport didn't really get to see that much minutes yet. Because they still need to get used to the system and to where they're going to be most productive. But then, because of the situation, Coach Bonnie has no choice but to really get in these other guys who they really need help from at this stage.
We're at the point here for Northport Batam here, wherein the scoring has been starting to come up here. But then one of the usual suspects in terms of scoring hasn't been scoring for Northport, and that's Bradley, who's still at 0 points for the season.
But that's also one reason why Coach is getting other players are off yet and haven't really gotten their feel of the game, that they need other players to really step in and help out.
Horace spoken.
5-ball game. 8-7, 8-7, 87 all. RJ Azul up top. Feed inside. Oh, but Becky Joyce.
8-7, 8-7 all.
He feels the fact
Yan, 22 seconds. Ano tirang oras sa ating third quarter?
When you look at him, it
Tapos
doesn't
na ba yung
seem
ating
to be
third quarter na?
super,
16, 15, 14,
actually scared because
10
he's
seconds.
but
And the third quarter.
look at the stats, Paulo. He's just doing it all. He's like a do-it-all
Phoenix.
type of effort. Someone that
8-7 all.
guys like Jay and Kalma.
Yan, bola ng Phoenix.
And a
Yan.
2-point lead from Northport.
Wala nang oras.
After the extra effort from Jay and
Yan,
Kalma.
third quarter.
There's
8-7 all.
a lot of fouls. Jay and Kalma already has 4.
Yan. Shoutout sa labing dalawang nandyan.
11 points. And
Yan.
Northport has
Friending mo
2-point
tayo,
lead.
friending ha.
So what about Jonathan Williams the
Yan.
third? What a highlight reel so far this third
So
quarter.
he's been very aggressive. He's been heavily scoring, passing, and getting his teammates.
Medyo maliit lang po yung ating pa-ending ngayon ha. Medyo maliit lang itong pa-ending natin ngayon. Medyo maliit lang ha.
Let's see whether or not his effort could result in a double.
Yan sa ano, sa Biyernes. Ha? Sa Biyernes.
2-point lead for Northport Batang Pier. We'll be right back.
Yeralco and Rain or Shine.
Ganito tayo, mga batang San Miguel. Sarap mong kasama.
It's 79.
lagi. Kasan nyo na.
Yan. Shoutout sa labing isa nandyan. Yan. Mute na tayo. Yan. Shoutout sa labing dalawang nandyan ha. Yan. Type lang po kayo ng ending nyo dyan. Malit lang. Yan. Pero ano, nakakahana yan.
39 rebounds.
87-89.
For LPG. Now to take a look at the next game here later on today, McCollum puts out of hot shots against Terrapir Magini.
87-89 ang ating score.
Want to get back on the winning trail after losing their first in 18 games against the Rain or Shine Last Painters in an out-of-town game just the other day. And of course, Terrapir trying
Yan, type ending ha.
back on winning track, and they're gonna be
Yan, sa gustong mag-ending dyan ha. Sa gustong mag-ending dyan.
after coming from a loss.
Yan, shoutout sa 14 na nandyan. Thank you. Shoutout sa inyong lahat dyan.
At any rate, there will be it's a bounce back thing for them because they want to maintain top spot.
Take a look at the quarter scoring here, 31-20.
Yan, next game tayo. Next game. Meralco Bolts and Rain or Shine. Next game natin ha, next game.
Above 28, 30 points per quarter, that's a high scoring game for you. So with that can definitely help Northport because they average around 115 points, 114 points per game. It's a shootout actually, Paolo.
It's been tough, and we're all tied up again after Larry Muyang gets a 2-pointer from the staff. Again, you gotta wonder if you're a Northport fan, when will Frankie score? Because he typically does.
Oh yes, when you talk about, he may be dangerous because he's the point guard and he might be able to get some shot off, especially here in the fourth quarter.
Bodies on the floor here as they're making the efforts, but then the finish from Richie Rivero means that he'll shoot 2 after getting fouled. And Richie Rivero, not a lot of minutes here, but then he is attacking over and over again, getting fouled, going into the basket as Jen Kalma now has his 5th foul after this sequence.
But that's his job. That's the reason why Coach Jamai puts Rivero there to just continuously be aggressive to attack the basket.
89 all.
Look at scoring. This is what's going to happen here. Northport loves to go high scoring. Phoenix averages below 100 points. So, but the thing is, with that point, you would look at it as going to be in Northport's favor because it's going to be high scoring.
Yeah.
But take a look at this. If Northport allows Phoenix to go beyond 100, then that might also be a problem.
Yan, next game natin ito ha. Magnolia Hotshot and Terra Firma. Terra Firma and Magnolia. Next game.
As very steady when it comes to crunch time. That might also fall in Phoenix's favor.
Oh, welcome to Northport, Alin Bulanadi, scoring the 2nd bucket here so far. 4 points for Alin Bulanadi, and all of them here in the 4th. They're running the floor here again, and Venky Joyce finding Alin, and Alin letting two fly by and getting the finish the ball. Oh,
2 points by Alin, 91-93.
Yes, that's something that Polanadi has learned all throughout his
Favor of
career.
Northport.
We talk about the guy coming in. He's
93-91.
He's with the national team. Has
Banti ng
experience
dalawa ang
all
Northport.
over. So that in itself will carry him through in a situation like this, playing for a new team.
Shout out sa mga nandyan. Thank you sa iyong mga suporta, mga lods, ha. Yan tayo pre-ending, ha. 10 minutes. So, gusto mag-ending dyan.
1, 2. And the third, that's it. I believe he pointed at the two guys who flew by. How about Alin Bonanati as he walked by? So that is it. Graduate na po si JM Calman. Download Pilipinas Live and get a free 7-day premium access. Enjoy NBA, PBA, UAP, and PBL, along with highlights, updates, and original programs as Prince Caparal will come in here for the Northport Batang Pierre. Another shooter, a completely different thing compared to a James Calman.
Yes, he's more of a perimeter type of a guy, but his services will definitely be needed on the rebound, especially against a good rebounding team like Phoenix.
He hasn't seen a lot of minutes in this game so far. Talking about Prince Caparal, prior to this, only spent 2 minutes on the floor. Kaya nakita natin siya kanina, si JM Calman finishes with 11 and 6. Nakita natin kanina si Prince Caparal, nag-warm up, nag-high knee siya.
But he needs to be ready, especially now that JM Calman already fouled out. Adamos has to be ready as well, but from the looks of it, Adamos had very limited minutes, and since he is just new to the team and needs to really get involved. But it really depends on Coach Bonnie. Sometimes you have to take a gamble, especially if you know that you don't have much people inside already.
Great defense there being
93 all.
RJ Azul could not find Richie Rivero, by the way, as Richie tried to get free off the run. And what a pass! And what a finish! Rivero to Williams.
That was a great look there on the part of Rivero, going behind the back, coming in relaxed off that pick. But
Yan mamaya, X game natin mamaya, ha.
we read the defense and what
Magnolia Hotshot and Tira Pirma.
Let's take a look
93
at
all.
this again. Richie Rivero with the behind the back feed here to Williams, wide open for the slap.
And that was behind the back through traffic. That wasn't an easy pass to make. That was a great move there on the part of Rivero, making a stop on one end and scoring on the other.
Great to see Tyler Dio back, by the way, and Jeff Chad with a flyby. Can't get that to fall as Prince Caparal could not get the rebound. It falls to Larry Buya. Richie Rivero, he's been in his bag in this quarter so far. Find Alejandro, no, and Williams with the effort. Thrown away to Tyler Dio. Alejandro slowing things down. Now Richie Rivero working on Libolanadi on the attack, on the drive, the step through, and that will be an offensive foul on Richie Rivero. He had a little chicken wing. Not as egregious as the first chicken wings we saw in this game from Jonathan Williams. Let's take a look at that again. There it is. So he had like that little elbow right there, just holding fast, holding on to the thigh of Polinadi.
You saw it in the replay, Paolo. You know, for a while there you won't see it, but that was eagle eyes from the referee to be able to just spot that because he was on the right side of Rivero.
That was a little chicken wing, not unlike the half a bucket we saw a while ago. Joyce finding Munzon, playing practically here 4 out, talking about Northport Batang here. They have to shoot. And
Beautiful pass
what
by
an
Bulanadi.
It just felt like that play was going nowhere, but Bentley Joyce was there to end it all.
That was a great playmaking move there on the part of Bulanadi.
Tyler Dio can't get the two to fall. Great offensive rebound from Larry. Oh my goodness! Jonathan Williams the third!
That's what makes him a great import. He's just lurking around, waiting for that miscue, and then he will finish with a slam. Look at this right here.
The disrespect. He got bumped away from that, and he dunked over 2 white shirts.
Look at the way he just like literally obliterated the 2 players in front of him. Those are 2 big players in Caparal and Venky Joyce. And he just went above those 2 guys and just slapped it home.
What a sequence, and what a great addition to the highlight package. Jonathan Williams III.
hands down, he's definitely a perfect or a good import for Coach Jamaica Rin's team.
Basta J-Win yung pangalan mo, may highlight reel eh.
Oo, dami niyang highlight.
Unfortunately for Bulanadi, missing everything there. 2-point lead still for the Phoenix Super LPG. Northport looking for answers offensively, but they need to get stops. They've been having a hard time getting that here. JJ Alejandro finding the open Muyak in the corner, no good. Bulanadi holding on to that. Now it's Brent Paraiso. Prince Caparal offers the pick here. Paraiso on the attack, going to the teeth of the D, threw that up, looking for the contact, did not get it. Alejandro. Game starting to slow down here in the fourth quarter. A high-scoring one, an entertaining one between Phoenix and Northport. That's Tyler Dio. Doesn't look like he's injured anymore.
Well, it's nice to see Tyler back because for a while there, I thought that he got hurt pretty bad with an ankle injury. But the tough player that he is, Paolo, he's still back and he nailed that jumper there.
Again, recovering from a right ankle sprain he suffered just a while ago on a bit of pain medication and finding a way to play here and contribute to hopefully winning basketball for Phoenix Super LPG. Alejandro navigating through the pick here from Williams, getting free. Rivero, the extra pass to Muyang, the flyby, the long two, unable to get that ball. Benki Joyce, still Benki, attacking Tyler Dio. Great find to Bulanadi. Bulanadi can't get the three to go. And a couple of changes will be made here for Northport. Their top scorer locally is not on the floor, Arvin Tolentino. Kate Flores has had a great game so far, ready to check in as well. And also Chris Rosales. But will it be too little too late? 4-point lead here. And that is no good. Muyang bounced that off Paraiso. Northport call for time, and you feel that that could be a very timely timeout here for Coach Bonnie. As we take a look at a 4-point lead, 99-95 in favor of Phoenix Super LPG. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Standard hard seltzer. No frills, all fun. Hard seltzer. Standard hard seltzer. No frills, all fun. Gusto niyo na saya?
DTX Coffee Mix. Gusto ko na. Gusto lang ang isaw mo initamban katapis. Inaang kapikaw.
Ilocos del Norte. Saan po ba yun si...
Una nagsugod or naestablisya.
Ang estasyong ito ay matatag na katuwang ng kapisanan ng mga bron.
Kung saan po naisilang si Diggs. Sa Bethlehem, doon po tumigil po yung bituin. Tatong tumit.
Something never will just kick.
Siyempre, atong ipakita ang ato ang pagbinahalay, paghinatagay. Uman sa atong municipal ITMR sa lungsod sa Mawab, Davao de Oro, si Matikadong Marjorie Waton Donato.
Sa akong mga kalumunang Mawa Benios o sa kinatibong pangkatauhan sa Davao de Oro. Ang diwa sa Pasko sa pagkatao sa atong manunubos, mao ang hingpit nga pagkamabaw sa atin. Kadihan ang batang Jesus, ang kapatao, sa kapasungan sa Bethlehem dito sa Kasoran. Usa kini kumplitong ehemplo alang kanato nga iyang mga tinubos. Usa giyawhag ug gidasig usab kita. Diya sa patuod nga pagkamabaw sa inyo sa atong pagkatag sa mga galbo. Aron sa ingana, natatong kita kung hingpit nga dalitay, pagigit mo ay panagdait ni ining kapaskuhan. Ini inyong mabot na bagay ato dinot Marjorie Waton Donato kung sa atong pamilya. Magkatimbaya ka ninyo gusto ka malipayong Pasko o malipayong hagdan na pagsuga atong tuwing 2024. Paday ka sila.
Ang atong municipal ITMR sa lungsod sa Mawab, Davao de Oro, nagpabot og usa ka malipayong Pasko o mabungahong bagong tuig.
Uban sa akong pamilya, nag-ampo, ng minaot na kitang tanan, anaa sa mayong kahintang, ng pagkabutan, ng Ginoo, kanunay ng uban sa nato. So, maabot naman ang kapaskuhan, bagong tuig. Ako, kanina ng minaot, sa kalinawon, malambuon, o kita malipayon, ng Diyos, mag-uban sa nato sa kanunay. Mayong Pasko, o manigong bagong tuig ka natong tanan.
Mga kaigsunan ko diri sa barangay Nueva Visayas, Mawab, ini ang inyong sulugon. Si Kapitan Orig Villegas Portilla, uban sa aking pamilya, ang ninaot kong usa sa mga ko o mga pagkusoy kaninyong tanan. Si Barangay Kapitan Villegas Portilla, magong tuig kaninyong tanan.
Okay lang balay. No? Hindi na tao sa kaya. Merry Christmas. Ha? Bus. Merry Christmas. Ay ay. Sama manok?
Soya, di ba? Soya.
Ano yung last story rin nagpapatag ka ba?
Gandang.
Ah, dire di ay. Papa! 5 PM 193.
Mahal, mo charger!
Ano sa salitaan?
Nada sa sanitaan.
Oh. Sa?
Baby! Okay, baby!
Pura po na ron.
Ay, kaya di mo sila, no?
Ilam-ilam na pero grabe po na to.
Li-li.
Ha? Ah, sasaw kayo. Ano ito, lala.
Sino ba sa ito?
Pang koko. Ah, natin ka na.
Di ba kaya kalayo o?
Ano, oh?
Pang koko.
Thank you. Nga po. Malit naman ni
Ba, tayo mo ko.
Ya? Tata. Manukan.
So,
Hindi man po na ako.
my birthday.
Siya, wapa na. Mas mamagpapalagay tayo. May gusto magpalit. Mas mamagpapan. Bes mamagpapap.
Okay ba kaya ang tanawon di pero sa babae?
Nadagot ang kwarta di pa ko.
Ah, balay ni. Kuan. Asan balay ni?
Sa.
Hoy. Alulu. Ah, balay ni mo. Ha? Eh, asa naman ka ng kuyo?
Oo. Kapalit ang cake ta.
Ayan na, Juti. Hindi hagod natin. Sige na.
Madre mo balay na.
Nito na pa ito.
Cake.
Kibot.
Balik daw si ate. Ano?
Lalang ko eh.
Kalaan si Kuya Tata, manggod.
Balik na lang po ang ma pag iba na ako makaon.
Pwede ka tabi. Karong pag-urag. Ano?
Ay, wagi.
Kiss mo. Oh. Uy!
Bagay.
Puto to! Hindi naman palit.
Uy.
Ay, wala ba? Birthday me.
Paksi ko ka na. Si tatay
Wa pa din ulit, di kasi ko anak eh.
Paalam lang ulit kami dito.
Kina? Di ka mo sulod, basig maabot na ka rito pikat na panapadagan pag motor.
Oh, gawa mo mag-iro.
Oh, na.
Eh, ngayon, nana ko ka mo. Sige. Siya, ko ano, gawa na siya dito balik mga ligsan, motor ba? Sino?
Merry Christmas.
Raw, wala magkakaroon ihas. Ano daw ka ng atak, alasang? Oh, lubo ba?
Sige, magdadaan na sa una, sino?
Oh, dito si ate. Ano ang ginagawa? Hey!
Asa si ate?
Hoy!
Jaden! Nara si ate, oh! Nara si ate, diri!
Dire kami may pakain, dire kami may patalagpit, pagpito sila.
Merry Christmas.
Shopee ganina.
Siguro talon. Ano ko dito? Ikom.
Pagkatigo.
Aya.
Libre ako bibimbe.
Oh, kumaya itong kwarta. Palitan ako.
mo.
Palitan ako ng lumipap si Juan. Aya. Ulit daw po ni pila na.
Kasaman. Oh, sige na, ikaw lang po. Hindi na maglakad. Walang tubo. Sige.
Oh, nagpahilot. Kasi na.
Bastos ka.
Hey! Dali. Umiinig. Kapal. Ulan.
Parang hiram to kaldero sa tilok to. Parang mo?
Babe.
Pwede magpokyaw ka.
Natalas ko kay Kuan, baka.
Guwapo.
Litson ka kay? Litson, timatali, mabuog, kung hindi madugay, agas, ang dungga ni.
Laki ng headset ko, kaya makabuo. Shin-shin, ikiglag-lag ha, basig na mga iro ha. Sige, kung paano mong nanay, yung ikiglag-lag.
Yan na.
Eh, ulit kuya.
Bay, yan.
Baya daw me. Baka naman daw.
Merry Christmas. Wala naman ang hawak kung viewers ba?
Panglapay naman na lima. Panglapay man. Nay, palaman na.
I say. Cookies, sinakin na.
Labay yata siya.
Ayun, nilabay mahaling na. Ako may ang ano dana.
Hali, agad ako dito.
Ah, cellphone ma. Lamas ako.
Ha?
Lamas ako.
Kapag bagong gisinte ay. Tagpilang gisinte. Pariya man tagpuan. Gisinte, kanang kuan ba? Kanang yung cover ba? Kamatat ko.
Malipat baka dito mo pwede mo kurang palit mo.